The bob.
Okay, ready to start.
Y'all have fun. Thanks.
Oh my gosh, how do we start?
Hey. Welcome to episode 2.
Period. Okay.
How's everybody? We posted our promo video in our first episode.
Brianna. Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry.
Y'all can just stop. Like,
What happened? Like, what? What just?
I didn't.
What the?
And this is the first.
Take two.
before you're on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Brie, careful before you're on the podcast.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey.
Hey guys.
Welcome to our episode 2 of Two Bries in a Pod. Yeah, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, so I cut my hair. As you guys can see, I did it myself.
It's very cute.
Thank you. I was going through a mental crisis, and when I'm going through a mental crisis, I like to cut my hair.
But I like it. It's giving like Betty Bob.
Yeah.
It's already Betty Boop. Yeah, what's been happening with your week? Like, what's been going on? Like, what's the 411?
The 411. Oh, so I've been like really reflecting on myself. I've been journaling more, and I've been trying to like take accountability of myself and my actions more. So I took it upon myself to send a apology message to somebody who I felt like
I'm so sorry. I'm trying to be serious, but oh my god.
I just wanted to apologize because honestly, I'm like, guys, I'm
Apologize to who? Wait, I don't think they know who you're talking about. Who?
like I was gonna say, I'm such a sweet girl, and I don't talk about I don't talk to people like that, but I talk to somebody in a very
Okay, we'll call this person. Oh Jesus, you don't want to I guess out him. Let's just call him Uber. I'm joking.
no Uber.
Middle finger. Okay, just call him Finger.
I apologize to Finger. And Finger said, don't worry about it, like, you were speaking your mind. But I basically said things along the lines of, like, you don't know how to eat. Like, I said some very mean things. But then I apologized, right? And then he said it's okay. And he said, good luck on your podcast, right? And I went about my day. And then later on in the day, I booked it. Good luck on your podcast. Mm-hmm. How do you know I have a podcast?
Yeah, how do you know?
I cut this person off like I removed this person from my social media way before we like posted anything about the podcast. See, did the person follow me back? Person didn't follow me back. So I'm like, okay, did he follow Brianna? Doesn't follow Brianna. So then we have another friend that reposted us. Doesn't follow that person, and I'm like, those are all our mutuals. Unless sent it to him, but that person doesn't follow either of us either. So I'm like, how do you know I have a podcast? That means you're like you're searching for me, you're watching me, but you're not following me and you're not liking anything. You're searching for me.
Crazy. He's actually like watching me.
He's keeping up.
You could use that against him.
Then I clocked it. He probably thought so. Okay, so we made our promo video, right? And we made like this fake Instagram account, and we're like, okay, what's like a Toronto name? I'm like SK, BK, MK, just like do one of those. We did MK, right? And then I booked it. MK is the same name that this person goes by, and obviously no one's gonna know who it is because there's 500 MK.
Yeah, we're in Toronto, so
right?
Everyone's MK.
And I'm like, oh, was he trying to like point out like MK?
It was never gonna be you. It was never gonna be you. So for you to be so delusional and crazy like that, it's ridiculous. It's real.
But that was funny. But yeah, I've been taking accountability of myself, journaling more. And yeah, just like, yeah.
No, but I love that you're, I guess, like, taking that step of, like, reaching out and, like, apologizing for, like, I guess, your actions or, like, how you reacted and, like,
Yeah, and that's
accepting your flaws. You changed, you've grown from it, and that's
Yeah.
the most important part from it.
Yeah. And then the other person that we need to get rid of.
I'm not looking for a man. Let's start there.
So basically, like you're getting rid of like all these people that like are like bad energy or just like not helping you in any way.
And yeah, and with that one, all these things in my life were just like going downhill, like going wrong. And then the second I cut the person off, everything just starts like going uphill. And it's like, oh, you're the bad luck. Yeah, but how are you?
Well, for starters, I didn't cut off anybody this year. Actually, this year I actually did, but it's not really cutting off. It's just like I'm not entertaining that anymore, and like I'm making space for new people, new energy, and just like things that serve me.
How has the past month been?
The past month, well, for starters, I guess like just the podcast. I was like really happy about, I guess, like working on the podcast, and like I just love just like I guess talking, yapping, and just like having a space where like it's just so cutesy and girly. It's like we have our own platform. I was like, look at us. Who would have thought?
Look at us.
But with that comes other people who have their opinions.
Yeah, guys, people ate Brianna.
So I'm canceled, guys. I'm basically canceled. Basically.
But she's not canceled. You can't cancel. She's uncancelable.
You can't cancel the canceled.
You can't cancel.
Have you ever had a dreams that you do?
So, yeah, we can never be canceled, but we wanted to address our hate.
We posted our first episode. If you haven't watched it already, go watch it. But I made a snippet of the first episode, so I guess like post on TikTok and Instagram, and like it was a clip of me, I guess, saying like, Brianna, what's your background? Because you're African, but
okay, yeah, it said like our background, but then she's like, oh, and we're both African queens. I didn't see the video. I was like, Brianna, like, don't cancel. And then she was like, okay, so are you gonna explain how you're African, right? And I'm like, did I not like already say where I was from? And she's like, okay, but people are not gonna understand like that snippet. And we only put like a short part in like our like TikTok and our Instagram clip, and people just went based off of that. And it's like, that's the point. Like, the point is to get a rise out of you. So you're like, let me like watch their podcast, but people didn't watch it. They just watched the clip. So
and are in our comment sections. But to your point of that, most people, or like I'm the only person that I guess thinks like that.
Not the only, but
I feel like, I guess like talking before too, I feel like it's not talked about enough. I'm like, when you think of Africa, you think of Black people. Like
stereotypically, you're not gonna hear Africa and think of a white woman.
Yeah, like that's the main point. And so I feel like even that too, like people think of Africa as Black people, and then like also too, like how the media portrays Africa is like, if you're from Africa, like you look a certain way. I'm not gonna say how that looks, but you look like that. And so to say you're from Africa is like, are you from Africa?
And I never said I was any other race. Like,
and then so that's like as well, like people are like, oh, she's not even, you're not even white. And it's like, what do you mean?
Yeah, people in the comments were saying, oh, Algerians are not white. Yeah, they are. Actually are. Like, they very much are. But yeah, so we can read like some of the comments and we can like respond to them. Okay, most of them don't make sense. I'm gonna be so honest. But,
and this is my live reaction because I haven't like read the comment section. I'm like, I don't want to respond to them or like get like.
Okay, we'll start like slow. How does one not know there's white people in Africa? And they put this emoji.
Well, that's funny. Okay, first starters. Okay.
How does one not know?
A lot of people don't know, and a lot of people won't admit it. I'll admit it. And like also like, okay, of course different races are in different parts of the world, duh, but I'm talking about like natives, and I'm talking about like also like, were you there from like, I guess like colonization, or like white people were they actually, I guess, born there, as harsh as it says, like
colonized by
the point is that no one talks about it, so we don't really know. And then it's like I'm making this space like, I guess like learn from it and like actually I guess have that conversation of like, how'd you end up there?
I get more so that reaction in like middle school, elementary school, where it would be like, oh, like, so this is me, this is the other person. They say, oh, where are you from? I say, oh, I'm Italian and Algerian. They go, what's Algerian? I go, oh, it's in North Africa. Oh, you're African? So you're Black. And it's like, no. You want to read the comments or no?
You can read the next one. Pick like a next one that like you think is funny or like is coming after me trying to cancel me. They're eating me up. I don't know why they're.
But Algerians are not white. It's like majority of them are. Someone said she's stupid. The host. Me
the host. Like,
And they spelled stupid STEWPID. Stupid.
like, I honestly, I can't take the comments seriously because, like, the jokes write themselves. But also, like, it's funny. Like, I think...
What is this host? They put host in quotation. What is this host talking about? She thinks all Africans look bad too.
That's so funny, though. But, like, stereotypically, want to be real, they do.
And then someone was like, watching them converse was so weird. That's
That's
like, oh my goodness.
like, but no, like, editing it, I was like dying. I'm like, this is so funny because like your pause and then my pause is like, so I'm like, you want to explain? You're like, explain away. And it's like,
it's the
awkwardness
was the clip. Like that was the point of it, but nobody
got it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But then everyone that like actually knew us,
They were laughing.
It was hilarious.
They were dying.
It was like if you
To know us is to
don't
love
get
us,
it,
and if you don't know us, I can understand why you would, I guess, get offended or based on that small clip. It's like you guys are stupid, but I guess our personalities are a little bit like dumb blonde in a sense, if that makes sense.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe you.
But Brianna,
What? Dumb blonde.
yeah, I feel like we give off that energy, or just me. Like
I feel like maybe when I'm with you, I give off that energy.
I thought we were both, but okay, I guess I guess I'm the dumb. But yeah, I feel like we both have that. I guess that weird, like, oh, I don't know, energy. But okay.
I mean,
It is what we're just girls. It is what it is. But other than that, the cancel thing, yeah, I was like, I expected like to get canceled, but like not the first episode. So, but we got views, we got more followers.
Sure, that's the thing.
It's exposure, and so I'm happy for it. But other than that, my month or like my year so far has been pretty good. Yeah, we had Valentine's, lots of food.
Downtown.
We were downtown. It was a blizzard, like snowing a lot, but we had a good time. We had some good food, some liquor, and yeah, we had a ball.
We did take pictures, and I'm happy about that. And we had like a lot of fun. And we were up to like literally 7 in the morning. We were making hot chocolate.
Oh my gosh, that was
Like,
so
it was
cute.
Like, yeah, it was like a party, but then like after everybody left, it was like a girl sleepover. Which
Yeah,
was so cute.
we had hot cocoa, watched the sunrise. The views
cocoa.
downtown, like views are so beautiful. Like just the view, the CN
and
Tower, the
it's not
water.
even, like Airbnb, it was like penthouse suite, so like everything's just window.
That was very cute. But I will say, I'm happy that a lot of people are posting, like not posting, but hosting Valentine's because before it wasn't a thing, but now
Everyone did it this year.
everyone's like having like a Valentine's. I'm like, I love girls having fun because even like if you're not, I guess in a relationship or like not or in one, celebrate love with like your friends because like always, but most of the time they are there with you forever. So like. Because like these guys be crusty, guys be dirty, guys be like horrible. So
And we're so like even like we're so good at planning things. Like everything just worked out. Like we had a big well yeah. Honestly, me and her like
I helped a little bit. I feel like
I brought a case of water, so
I helped pick the Airbnb and I brought liquor as usual.
yeah, I helped pick the Airbnb.
Yeah. So yeah, that was cool.
And then Valentine's.
Valentine's. This is like a weird topic for me. I don't know why, but I celebrated Valentine's Day. I usually do, but I usually don't.
So, okay, so I have a question though. So before Valentine's Day, what was like your expectation of like what you were gonna get for Valentine's Day?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna say this. Okay. My expectation for Valentine's Day was to express love and also receive love.
Oh, girl, please, bitch, ho.
And do that with someone that I am currently talking to.
Love in what way?
Love comes in different forms and shapes and experiences, so I won't define it as I sound so wise, but like let me be for real. Okay, for mine, I expected flowers and candy, and I got that.
You got candy?
Yeah, I did.
That's all you wanted?
Real to yeah. I feel like I don't want like anything like expensive or like.
So how come your reaction was like more like, oh?
I feel like the effort that was put into the flowers and the candy was like, here, damn. like, I guess give more. I don't want to talk about it, but basically, like, I talked to my current whatever it is, and I said that we're celebrating Valentine's Day. And he's like, I don't usually celebrate it. And I was like, first of all, why would you even say that? And why don't you actually celebrate it? Because you have had girlfriends in the past, so why wouldn't you, I guess...
never, like, in relation. Maybe that's why the relationship...
So I was like, okay. I was like, that's kind of weird. And so I told him, like, you know, I want to do something, not big, because obviously, like, we're very new, very fresh. And then also, like, yeah, I don't really care for extravaganza right now, basically. So, yeah, I told him what I wanted. And, like, I didn't say what, but I said, like, do something.
So what did you give him?
Well, typically girls don't. I feel like, well, do they?
But what you did was like nice.
Typically, girls don't give. Well, okay, girls give guys gifts, but not like big gifts. And so I'm like, I can't do anything big. And then also, like, we're fresh, so like keep it simple, keep it cute. And I'm like, what can I give him that's like shows my love and then also isn't like too much? And so I printed my face on a t-shirt and put it in a bag, and I gave it to him. He actually like laughed and was like, actually, this is like kind of cute. So
that's such like a
but also idea. It's thoughtful. Like, I put time. I actually like edited the pictures, put it together.
Like you made something.
I made something.
Just like go to the store and say, oh, here, this has a heart on it.
Yeah. I will say, like, I guess like the whole thing about it is that the way how we did it was like, here, I got you something. And I felt like you didn't want to make it like you cared. I do feel like back, so I'm like, am I asking for too much? But it's like,
no.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
But yeah, I said sorry for how I reacted, but I'm like, I still stand on like, fix it.
Yeah.
So
fix it.
Fix it. And like, honestly, to all the girls out there, like, if you don't like something, speak up about it. Like, don't sit there and just take that and like make a guy do the bare minimum. Because
I'm saying this, but I don't speak up. So
you don't. How do you not see?
I know.
Wait, first, Brianna,
isn't
Brianna,
that bad?
you speak the.
Not when. I don't know. I feel like I'm used to speaking up, but with certain individuals, like with a certain individual, I never spoke up about anything.
Well, I'm glad that's done. And
I'm so glad.
I'm glad. I feel like guys like try to like show that they don't care.
Yeah.
Like they like I guess like an ego, like a masculine, like, oh, like
so unattractive.
like I'm so tough, and it's like, who are you trying to impress? Because if it's me or like if it's a guys,
men.
But if you're trying to impress guys, go be with the guys.
Exactly.
Go be with the guys.
Because they like men.
Speaking of posting flowers, I didn't know why people were in relationships, because I seen a lot of girls and guys like posting, and I'm like, oh. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I didn't know a lot of people were in a relationship, and then also I feel like a lot of people didn't know that I was in one either. But I want to talk about like only certain people, or like not certain people, how people post their girlfriends, or how people post their gifts. Some people post their girlfriends more than others. So, for example, a certain demographic will post their girlfriend's face, or some demographic will post their boyfriend's face, but certain people, they'll post like, I guess, only the arm, or like they'll hide the guy's face, or like they'll not show who they're eating with, but show the meal.
So, okay, so do you feel like, how do you feel about that? Like, do you feel like people, if you were in a relationship, do you want to be posted?
1,000%. I will die on this hill, but I feel like if I'm with you, like, post me, and vice versa. Like, if I'm with you, I'll post you. Like, I never cared. Even if I guess like a 5-minute relationship, I'll post you, because like if I like you, like break up like next week, I'll still post you.
Wait, what?
Like
after you break up with them?
No, I'm saying like if our relationship is even like short, I would still want to post them. Like short-term relationship, like even long-term, like I want to post all of them.
So okay, so if you're talking to somebody,
not talking, no,
in a relationship,
yeah,
okay,
because I feel like the reason why people don't want to post their partners, because they know that if they post them, they're likely to find out that he's cheating on them, or cheating on her, or cheating on them. Like, they're scared of like feedback.
No, post me. But.
Yeah, like people are like scared, like, oh, if I post him, like I'm gonna get a hey girl, is this so and so? So like they're scared to actually like post the guy because they're like are talking to the same guy. Because guys will have like double lives, different girlfriends, 10 different side chicks. So it's like you're not scared to post it. You're scared to like find out that he's cheating on you.
Yeah, but like talking definitely never. I would post somebody if I was in a relationship with them.
So why didn't you post the last one?
That wasn't a relationship. I've never been in a relationship, so yeah. Ever.
Are you lying?
No, when was I ever in a relationship? Well, I'm not counting when I was like a child, obviously, but like, yeah, I've never been in a relationship.
Does the guy have to ask you out to like be your...
You have to, you have to refer to me as your girlfriend.
So can he be like,
in a relationship?
You're my girl?
No, just to say that? No, you have to ask me. You have to do something extravagant and like ask me.
A prince like you and every other stuffed shirt swaggering peacock I've met. Go jump off a balcony.
What? Stop her! You're right. You aren't just some prize to be won. You don't want to go for a ride, do you? We could get out of the palace, see the world.
Is it safe?
Sure, do you trust me?
What?
Do you trust me?
Whole new world.
It like I want like a proposal, but like instead of will you marry me, will you be
Because I have been in like, I guess, situations where a guy has like been like, oh, you're my girl, and he's like, oh, like you've been my girlfriend, how come you didn't know? And I'm like, you never asked me. And he's like, I said you were my girl. And I was like,
yeah, no,
that's not equivalent to like being your girlfriend. But because then like also I guess like blurs the line of like when are you talking and when are you actually, I guess, in a serious relationship. And then if so, like, do I stop talking to other people? Do I be focused solely on that one guy, or like what's considered cheating?
Communication. You need to have communication.
But yeah, that's our little update on how you've been. That's a long one, but we talked about a lot. But I wanted to get into, I guess, female hygiene or female cycles, or like I guess our whole reproductive system, like just what we go through.
pH levels.
What we go through as like women and like our bodies.
Cycle, yes. Oh my gosh. So I have this new period app. Franny showed it to me. My friend showed it to me, but it tracks your cycle with the cycle of the moon. So, and I realized, so in the summertime, somebody came into my life, but before that person came into my life, my periods were like every single full moon, like right on the date, I would get it. And then second I met this person, the one I got after that, it was off. August it was off, September it was off, October it was off, November it was off, December it was off.
Damn.
December I cut the person off. January it was on the full moon. February it was on the full moon, right? So I'm like, the second this person like isn't in my life anymore, I'm like back like perfect.
Back on schedule.
Yeah, everything is perfect now. So I'm like I'm in tune with the moon again. Thank God. And yeah.
Oh yeah,
And I notice like I feel so much different too. Like I just feel like happier. Like I just always feel happier when there's not a man in my life.
Yeah.
That's
a crazy thing to say, but
Is it?
no, it's not.
I feel like it's just the wrong ones. The wrong ones.
Do you feel like, I guess in the future, do you want to like look for a next relationship, or like kind of like want to, I guess, be single for like a minute, or just?
Yeah, but also like I don't know who I'm gonna end up with. I could marry a girl. Like I don't. So
we took a turn there. Okay. From guys to, oh, I can marry a girl.
Yeah, I like both. Well, not one, but like either or. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I will say that the thing that I realized the most is that before you reject a guy, your body will. And so even though you, like, I guess, we're still with him.
Because part of the accountability, it's my fault.
I pick the cup up, sniff it, straight
There was
vodka.
a guy
Pure
that was
vodka,
there last
dude.
night that got me a drink.
I don't speak up. Like I'll wait and like see like are they gonna fix up, but then I feel like they see that as, oh, this is okay with her, but it's like, no, I'm just trying to see if you're gonna like do better, and then they never do better because they think they don't have to do better. So that part's on me, I guess.
So you're saying that like you did reject them in a way before?
I feel like I express certain things, but like I would also not be like so stern on it, because it's like I want to give the person grace, and like, I'm a very patient person, so I'll like give you a chance to like fix up. But if you don't, then it's like no. But I feel like the grace that I give them is too long of a period of time. Like I should have just right then and there. But I'm such a nice person. Like I'm so patient, you know.
I don't know anything about the moon and astrology and cycles linking up to outer space, but whatever it is, whatever the stars in the sky, the moon, I don't know nothing about it. I just know I'm a Capricorn. And I hate Geminis.
But no,
that's all
you should track your cycle with like.
I track my cycle since I was like what was it 15? I've been using a period tracker to track my periods and stuff like that. But
you use Flow?
I use Clue.
Oh, I use Clue.
I use Clue, and I haven't like changed because I've been using it since like what 10 years ago. So I haven't.
Yeah, but you can update.
What do you mean? To the next one, to the next app. Oh, I didn't know that.
You just go on the calendar and you click like you.
But I've heard like bad things about Flow because it is like, I think Serena was saying that they are tracking information more on that app because like I guess regulations in US. Yeah, so I've been on Clue because I've been like, it's my day one, so that's my app. I always knew about, I guess, periods and like I guess menstrual cycles, but I never knew about how important they are to track because of different things. So like I said, I know that I guess like your period's like what 4 to 6 days, and then after that it's a little break, and then after that you have your fertile window, right?
So it's period is your winter, and then because it's like winter, spring, summer, fall. Or yeah, winter, spring, summer, fall. So winter is your period, and then it's follicular phase, and then ovulation. And then
what's follicular phase?
Follicular phase is like when you're
flicking?
ready. No, when you're getting ready.
Girl.
To release the egg, like when you're getting ready to ovulate, and then it's ovulation, and then it's your, I don't know how to say it, luteal phase, and then it's your period again.
Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. But I was saying like, yeah, like even that, like I didn't even know that. But I'm saying before this month, I like learned, I didn't know anything about that. Like I just knew that you got your period, and then you had like a little window where you are releasing an egg. But it's important to I guess track that because in that certain period, like you are more likely to get pregnant. So to
even like there's certain foods you're supposed to eat in each like phase of your cycle. Like I know you're supposed to eat like more like red meat on your period.
That was to say that like school doesn't teach me or teach women much about their cycles and I guess their body. They talk about more about I guess like sex and like don't have it, like you're saying, like don't have sex and like, but not actually informing you about your body and how important it's like I guess track your cycles, know your body, know what it's telling you, and like what certain things mean, like your discharge, not to be TMI, but your discharge.
Like it would literally be like, just the easiest way to prevent all that is don't have sex, and it's like, be for real.
Yeah, you keep cutting me off. I keep forgetting what I'm saying. I'm like, what are they talking about? I forgot. Like, Brianna. What was I saying? I forgot. But yeah, lack of education. Like in school, they talk about, I guess, have safe sex, but they don't talk about why it's important to track your cycles, know what's going on, because your body will tell you what it's. So if something is wrong, your body will say it or show you in a way. Like for example, not to be TMI, but through discharge. Like if it's a certain color, if it's a certain consistency, that means your pH levels could be high or too low, or
pH levels. They didn't talk about that.
And that's really important, because I've talked to so many girls and like they all say like, you know, I've had like BV before, or I had a yeast infection. I had what's the other one? BV yeast infection. They had there's one more I forgot.
Oh, I don't know.
BV yeast infection.
See?
There's common things that like happen when like your body is at an imbalance, and that was not talked about in school at all. And it's so important because these things, like if not taken care of, like can cause like actually like,
and men don't care,
like they can like impact your health severely. So it's really like sad that our education system doesn't actually inform us.
And there's so many things that like men can't get that we can get, so it's like they're not paying attention to it, or like being like I guess, like, considerate of certain things, because it's just, like, you know, they just give you something and then go live their life.
Yeah, they just do whatever they want, like, sleep wherever they want, like, they live, like basically, like, carefree. But to us, like, it can actually, like, I guess, impact, like, it can smell weird. It can be, it can actually, like, hurt.
Like, the way that you feel about yourself, like, your confidence and everything, because it's like, this is not me, like, what's happening, like, yeah.
And just the whole, I guess, stigma or bias around it, like, if you get those, like, you're nasty. And it's like,
and
it can be
places like Planned Parenthood also. I feel like, because, like, going to, like, just
wait, Brianna, let me finish the let me you can Brianna,
my bad.
Oh yeah, the whole, like, I guess, stigma and bias around it is that, like, if you have this thing, like, you're nasty. And it's like, you're not necessarily nasty, it's just like, or not, you're not nasty at all, like, it's just like
you're dirty versus you're clean.
Yeah, and it's like, that's like not, that's so wrong, because it makes you feel like if you have it, you're being nasty. But in, like, reality, you can help, like, you can get, like, this from, like, I guess, like, one body, or, like, you can get this thing from, like, not even having sex, or, like, you can get it from just, like, having a bath, which we had a debate about that. You can get BV or, like, a yeast infection from just having a bath.
Yeah, like, there's people who lose their virginity and get HIV, like, that's
like, on your first body.
Scary.
And, like, also, like, yeah, like, people don't talk about, like, certain underwear can, like, cause, like, friction, or just, like, if you're not letting certain air come in and come out, like, you can, like, I guess, get an odor, or, like,
stuff like that definitely was not talked
about. No, which is
underwear.
Yeah, just
wear cotton underwear.
Cotton underwear, it is the best thing ever. Like, wear cotton underwear. Like, don't always wear thongs.
And what's the pocket?
What?
What's the pocket for?
What's the pocket? What's the pocket in the underwear? I actually don't know either. I thought it was for tampons, like, to put tampons in. I don't know.
Somebody said lip gloss. So.
It's a good spot to put lip gloss,
right? I don't know.
But yeah, education sucks. Like, we need to be informed to, like, know, like, these things help you a lot. So, like, yeah, if you're gonna take a bath, take a shower first, which is, like, I guess I didn't know before, but a lot of people say that you should not be sitting in your dirt.
Never. Always, like,
but, like,
if you want to take a bath, that's fine, but don't put, like, obviously don't put soap, like, you know,
even that too, like, certain soap, like, you're not supposed to use a scented soap in that area.
Don't wash inside with soap.
But, like, but isn't that crazy? Because no one, like, actually, like, talks about that. Like, they talked about sex. They didn't tell you how to wash yourself.
Yeah.
Which is important, because if you wash yourself, like, a certain way, you can, like, actually, like, set up your whole balance. Like, it'll be, like, so, like...
Put it like this. Cats, like, actual cats clean themselves, right? Cats clean themselves. Like, all you need is water, and then what you're eating, and take probiotics.
Yeah. I want to insert, like, I guess, like, more, like, scholarly or informative resources here, because we're not gynecologists, we're not health practitioners, we're not nurses, we're not doctors, but we are women, so we can talk about, but we're not the best sources to, I guess, inform.
But also, I do want to say I don't trust doctors, because doctors will give you antibiotics, which are, like, so bad for your body, and it, like, because the thing is, you're supposed to have a proper balance of, like, good bacteria and bad bacteria, but with antibiotics, it wipes out every bacteria. So it's like your body is then, like, kind of dependent on something else to regulate itself. And I just don't like how doctors, like, are so quick to, like, give you pills rather than saying, oh, put this in your diet more. Like, because they just think you're not gonna do that, but it's like you're not. And, like, half the time I've been to the doctors where, like, I've asked them a question and they're on their computer Googling it.
Really?
So, yes.
Okay.
Maybe it was just, like, a bad doctor, but, like, walk-in clinics and stuff. Yeah, like, the doctor's there. Like, that has happened, so I'm like, I could have done this at home. Yeah,
that's true. They're not always as informed or give the best advice, because it is their job at the end of the day. And then also, like, there is bias in the medical field, and then, like, because they don't want to say they don't care, but they are lazy, or, like, they don't know you as well as you know yourself. So it could be, like, you know, just eat more vegetables, drink cranberry juice, wear different underwear, take a shower, or, like, you're not wiping yourself correctly.
Cranberry juice.
Or, like, even not, like, wiping yourself, like, wipe yourself front to back. Like, like, they never said.
If you don't know that, now you know.
Like, front to back. And, like, I knew that, like, when I was younger, but, like,
you'd be surprised how many women don't
know that, because, like, you will push, what is it, your, or, like, stuff from your anus, from your rectal, and push it in your thing and then cause issues again. So bathroom, or not the bathroom, the showering situation, like washing yourself, you don't actually put soap in there. You're not supposed to use scented soap at all, because it's a self-cleaning, I guess, instrument. It's a self-cleaning thing.
All those like Vagisil and all those things that like no.
Yeah, I never use those because I feel like it's not needed. And if I really needed like help, I go to the doctor and I'm not.
And I think I was like literally like 13 or something when I learned that you're not supposed to wash inside.
I think so too. Like I remember someone telling me like, oh, when it burns, that's when you know it's good. And I'm like,
who told you that? Who gave you that piece of information?
Which is the complete opposite, because it's not supposed to burn at all. Like it's supposed to clean itself, and then like you just clean around it. Everywhere besides. Yeah.
Also, like scented pads. I don't know why those even exist. No.
But speaking of all this, I wanted to move into condoms, because another thing that they don't talk about in high school or middle school is that condoms break. Oh, yeah. Condoms don't always do the job. Condoms are not always the best resource. They say like, oh, condoms will like, you know, prevent pregnancy.
98% effective, 99%.
I don't know, but they don't always work. And then also like it's like, yeah, it will prevent pregnancy and also prevent STDs. But what happens if they break? What happens if it's, I guess, ripped or it's open or someone like, I guess, pops a hole in it? Then like it doesn't really work anymore. So
yeah. And like use them. I learned that because a baby is not the only thing you can get. We're actually in that situation.
Which is my point now, which I'm saying now that it's happened. I feel like my mind has changed on abortion. Like I've always said that a woman should have the right to choose for and against.
I used to say like, yeah, pro-choice for everybody else,
pro-choice,
pro-life for myself.
Because not everyone is religious or like this, or the way I am.
Yeah, I know for a fact right now I'm not mentally even ready to.
A whole kid, like
yeah, like
I can't even take care of myself. Take care of a kid, like what do you mean?
I'm not there yet.
I'm doing whatever I want right now. You want me to take care of a kid? Yeah. What do you mean, want me to get a bottle? mommy, get me a bottle.
And then imagine finishing your assignment and your baby's
an assignment, bro. Like go sit down. Like, don't make me upset right now. What do you mean? But yeah, that was just my point of like, yeah, I was so, I guess, against it for myself, because I'm like, in the Bible it says like, you know, have kids, reproduce, like any gift.
How many kids you want?
Hold on.
Wait your turn, man. It's all about waiting your turn, man.
It says like, you know, if God gives you a gift, like receive it and like accept it. And so I guess dismantle or just throw it all away is like you don't appreciate God's gift. So I was always against it. But to your point of like how many kids do I want? I think I want a big family. I think I want
7.
I would say like 6, but like my not doing all that. Like I'm like,
yeah, my coochie small.
Tight what?
Oh my god, do you remember in Harvey when they would the Jehovah? Yeah. Jehovah's Witness would stand with their signs being like, and the thing is, there was a daycare in the school, guys, for the teen parents. They'll get a picture of a baby that's like 7 months along and say, oh, this is your baby at 3 months. Like, my baby has a face already. Are you for real?
Like, yeah, the kids are there. Like, it's like, if you have a baby, if you feel like you should have a baby, like, have a baby. But also I feel like if I'm not in the space, like even like if my partner, the person I'm with, would I be happy bringing in a new life with that person? And so I've just, I guess, realized that I'm actually pretty mean, and like if I don't feel as connected to a person, or I don't feel as in love with a person, I wouldn't want to bring a kid into that, because I don't think I would.
Why is that mean?
I don't think I would love the kid as much.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I think for me it's like more of like a resentment thing. It's like I didn't want my life with you, and to have a kid that's like.
But to look at the child that came out of you, Brianna, like.
So I'm saying I feel like I'm a little like, I guess, cold, because like I don't think I would have that attachment. Not because I haven't been there yet, so I wouldn't know. But I feel like I don't think I would be receptive.
Would you be like those women at their gender reveal? That's like, oh my god, it's a girl. Ew.
First of all, I love girls. So
you want a girl?
I want a girl. If it was a boy.
Girl. Don't touch me.
I'll be like, oh my gosh.
I don't care what I have first, but I want 4 sons and 3 daughters.
Why more boys?
I don't know. I just feel like
Are you a pick me? I'm joking.
no, I just feel like women, like that's a lot of work to like I just feel like I would see my daughter as like so precious that I don't know if I can handle 4 with like, you know? But 3 is like, oh, it's just 3. Like girls are harder to raise, I feel like.
No, you didn't say that.
They are.
Brianna, why would you say that?
Because women go through so much. Like I have to worry about everything that's gonna happen to her.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I'm saying from like, I've heard it before from like guys. It's like, oh, I want a boy, I don't want a girl because girls are like so much harder to raise, and like guys are so much easier. But no, the point is
they are though.
No, the point is they don't raise the boys. Yeah.
She's got a point.
Okay.
They like, and that's the reason why there's so much crime, so much hate in this world, because they don't raise guys, and then girls are like getting, and they're victims to not raising these boys. Basically, like they're faced like they're. I guess for example, me and you, like I would say me and you are amazing people. The guys we've talked to, are they amazing? Are they nice? Are they loving? Are they caring? Do they actually treat you with respect and like actually have love in their hearts? No. And why is that? They weren't raised.
They weren't raised.
They weren't raised. Your mom didn't raise you.
But yeah, I just feel like whether my child's any gender, you know, any I will try my best to raise them, but I just feel like with girls, you have to worry more about what they're gonna go through.
That is true, though. I will agree with that.
So, yeah. But I don't care in what order.
Because people are like, oh, I want the guy first to protect the girl, and I'm like, shut up. Like, oh, that is so boring. Like, I want a guy first to protect the girl, and then the girl, like.
But when
my days,
really, love their sister and want to protect her, it's so cute.
Okay, I'll give you that. But yeah, kids nowhere in the future, but I feel like they're not raised in a happy home, or like I don't have the same love for their father, I wouldn't want to bring them into this world. But I think that wraps it up for today's episode 2. Hopefully this time we don't get canceled and we, I guess, cleared up the controversy and
but we really love the exposure.
We really do. we thrive off of haters and we thrive off of enemies.
When we post it and I'm like, we're being perceived.
No, but that's so real.
Oh my god.
So yeah, we're very thankful, and yeah, hopefully you guys like it too, and leave us a comment and let us know how you guys liked it. But yeah, bye.
Brianna, you kept cutting me off.
I'm sorry. I think I have ADHD, but I'm undiagnosed.
What's this 0 minutes on cap?